Hey, this is Ikshanya, and welcome to another video. So I'm really excited to talk to you about conversational AI, and there's a couple of reasons why I'm excited about it. Number one is conversational AI is growing in leaps and bounds on a daily basis. There's so many products available to customers at the moment. To be quite honest with you, conversational AI is becoming a little bit of a commodity that is available to organizations out there. But I think the way we look at the conversational AI is slightly different. We look at it from a perspective of helping customers save money, but also from a perspective of helping customers generate more leads and helping customers save time, right? And the way in which we do conversational AI is to have it fully integrated into our platform. And so there are many different use cases within our lead growth platform where conversational AI is relevant. But the piece I'm most excited about is what conversational AI makes possible for you, for us, from a commercial point of view. In other words, how can it actually facilitate, purchases and sales and all of those kind of stuff? And that's the piece that I think is really cool. So I want to just show you, and if you are interested, if this is something that is of interest to you, if this is something that you're curious about, shoot me a mail, send me a message. Feel free to contact us and set up some time, and I'm more than happy to showcase it to you. So this is the conversational AI section within our platform. You can see within the platform, there's really kind of three elements to it. There is the kind of the transactional element, which is the CRM, calendaring, payments, opportunities, all of those kind of stuff. And then there's the marketing piece that is relevant in our platform. And then what I would consider the automation AI piece. Those are the kind of three pieces that I think, makes up conversational, or that at least makes up our platform. But speaking to the conversational AI piece, what we've got now, and let me take this picture of mine out of the way here, is a very specific area where you get to actually, first of all, determine how you want conversational AI to actually happen within the platform. That's number one. Secondly, you get to actually train the bot on how to conduct itself, on the various platforms that you want to make it available. And thirdly, you can actually trial it to actually see what it might actually look like, right? If someone were to actually reach out and start engaging the bot in a particular conversation, asking specific questions, you can actually see what it's like, how the bot will respond. And then you can actually either press the thumbs down button or the thumbs up button. If you press the thumbs down button, you can actually train the bot how to respond to a particular question. So I want to just look at the settings. So these kind of three settings here that is relevant. You can either not have conversational AI activated, which means that any messages or outreach that emanates from your social media profiles like Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, doesn't really matter. Any outreach that happens from those platforms, you will need to respond to in a manual manner, right? So that's kind of one thing. The suggestive mode is where an outreach happens and the AI suggests a particular response, and you get to choose whether that is a good enough response or not, and then the platform will fire off that response. Autopilot, which is currently still in beta, and the reason it's in beta is because we really want to make sure that this platform serves our customers very well, is where the bot responds automatically to an outreach request. So, for example, someone sends a message from Facebook, the bot will automatically respond to that message that was received from Facebook, for example. So that's kind of the one element that I think is relevant there, which is this. The other piece that I think is also relevant is that there are various supported channels. So, for example, SMS, Facebook, Instagram, there's a chat widget, and I'll make a separate video about the chat widget. And then WhatsApp is coming online literally as we speak. WhatsApp is in the process of coming online, which means that in addition to SMS, you can actually have WhatsApp as well as a separate channel through which to engage customers. So preference modes from within which, or kind of the way in which the AI will operate is in a preference mode, and then within a particular channel that you want this bot to actually operate in. So I want to just go to the training piece, right? Oh, so there's also intents. So there can be, support in general question and answer questions, or you can actually have the bot make bookings for you. You can see that I've decided that the bot must make bookings, but you can actually put it off here to say, no, don't make a booking, only send the booking link to the client. Okay. Then there are specific conversational flow questions that you can add. So in this particular case, the conversational flow questions that I added is, how can we help you? What's your name? What's your best email to fulfill your request? And that is just to get a couple of pieces of information into our platform in a much more focused way. Then if you go to the bot training, the way in which we train our bot is really just to put the URL in. So you can see I've trained the bot on our website. And this is both visible and pages that are not visible to users when they visit our website. So there's a bunch of pages that are not necessarily visible to users. And then I've also trained the bot on being able to answer questions relating to our webinars, for example. So you can add some more links down here. There are other places within the platform where you can actually add additional content, to train the bot as well. And then I want to show you what it looks like should the bot actually, respond to a question. So as I said here, we can choose any one of the two, but let's just choose an appointment. So let's just assume someone is actually sending a WhatsApp, or someone sending an SMS, or even reaching out from Facebook, which is in particular, even though I'm active on Facebook, I'm not very active on Facebook Messenger. And we do get a lot of reach outs from Facebook Messenger. And so what this helps me do is actually proactively connect with people in that particular channel. So I'm just going to type in, and so what I'm going to showcase to you now is how the bot will actually work in real life. Hi, is this Dark Sky Digital? And so you'll see that the bot responds automatically. And if I want to, I can actually train the bot in here. I can say, I want to know more about your services. And the bot will take a little bit of a time to come up with an answer. And right away you can see this is in response to a previous question that I've actually asked the chatbot. But, I will kind of copy just this part here, and I'll say, no, that's not what I'm looking for. And I will take this part out here and say, Daska Digital is a data-driven marketing agency that helps clients build their brand, engage with customers, generate leads, and grow revenue. So that's as easy as that. So now, I can continue. How do I make a booking to talk with you? And so right away, it says, listen, let me check what's available slots. I want to book for, let's call it Thursday next week. And so now it's going to actually look at my diary and see what's available in my diary and says, great, here are some available slots for Thursday next week, October the 31st. And then it gives a couple of slots available. Now, the way in which these slots have been organized, I've actually got my diary on 45 minutes or 15 minutes. And so if someone chooses this slot, then this slot, the 10:30 slot automatically would be no longer available. So I can say, great, is anything available at 9 a.m. next week? And this is looking at my actual calendar. So, and that's the cool part. So yeah, so there's no slots available for 9 o'clock next week. So I'm going to say, just go ahead and make the booking for 10 o'clock. Great. You're booked for October 31st at 10 a.m. And in the background, you may not have heard it, but I've received a notification to say that the appointment has actually been booked, because we've got an app as well. And so I get an immediate notification on the app when an appointment is actually booked. So I can now go into my Outlook diary and this appointment will be present. Obviously, because this is a trial, it won't have the user details there or the contact details in there. But if this is a real contact that actually makes an appointment, it will put their contact details in there. It will then send them a meeting request that they will finally accept. And then there's a process of automations that will happen. So very nifty. There's so many different use cases for this conversational AI. The thing that I'm most interested in and the thing that I'm most excited about is the possibility that conversational AI can actually sell our products without us actually intervening. And that's kind of where we're moving to over the course of the next 3 months, is to really kind of train this bot in a way that a customer can actually have a conversation about, building out a website or social media services or whatever the case might be. And they can actually get all of the information that they want. And then when they're ready to make the final decision and they want to just kind of touch and feel the human beings behind all of this, they can set up some time with us to actually meet with us, and generally at that point in time, clients pretty much say yes. I mean, I've had 2 cases where clients have actually gone through it, and we literally met for half an hour and they said, okay, just show me what I've experienced so that I can make sure that that's real. And then we showed them exactly that. In fact, we showed them the live version of it in our own account, and they signed on the dotted line. So the question you might ask is, so can I afford this? Actually, quite honestly, this is surprisingly cheap. This comes natively in our platform. So if you're a solopreneur, in other words, you run your own business, okay, and you're also doing your own marketing, you have to answer questions, all of that, you can get the entire platform for as little as 2,000 Rand a month. For larger organizations, depending on the number of people, etc., the price goes up slightly, but, quite honestly, it's a really cost-effective and affordable platform for any business owner who wants to actually level up their business. So I hope this is useful. If you have any questions, let me know. More than happy to answer the questions.